I'm gonna get into it. I had a raw ideal I wanted to reverberate, but fortunately I can't remember because most scowns, I just call them scowns, R.P. Pops, wherever you at. I ain't talking about my dad, I'm talking about an old school name Pops. That was his favorite word. He liked to call people scoundrels. But instead of give you the whole word scoundrels, he like that goddamn scound. Shout out to Pops. But most folks are scowns and they low down. I tell you that because let me just say this before I jump into it. Nobody minds stealing. Like there isn't a respect of art. There isn't a respect that I ain't put forth the work. I can't plagiarize. Like I got these news stories that I'm finna kick, but it's all off of what I'm writing. I didn't go research these news scripts. I caught them off of media outlets. But I ain't finna just take this shit and go verbatim and be like, hey man, this is what I, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't the same route or approach that I come into this social media is the same way I approach music. I will never take from another man and plagiarize another man's song. Like some guys, they might borrow two, three words because something might be iconic, and they say, "Well, this would be catchy if I do this." Like if I was, well, whatever. But with that said, dog, like I'd rather just be if somebody let me know that man, somebody might have hinted at that. If it's some like popular song, iconic, and I have a possibility that I done heard the song before, I'm gonna change it up. I said to say because before I get into it, sometimes I draw ideas, and when I'm in the course of my action of talking, and when I start dropping this short jewels and information, my views go up. The lights don't go up, just the views. I said, look at these fucking dog. They need to make a. I know ain't nobody. It shouldn't be illegal, but clipping gotta stop. Like I do my little collages and shit, but when I say a collage versus clipping, you won't catch me take 30 seconds from a nigga and just repost it without remixing the fuck out of it and giving content, making it funny, something to where it's almost original. But just clipping a nigga, I'm so tired of the Clippers, bro. I'm tired of the basketball team Clippers and the fucking internet Clippers. Like, because all that shit does is you get on YouTube and you see the same shit on your timeline that was going viral last month. Just a new poster. Ain't that shit goofy as fuck? Have I ever played GTA V? No. Last GTA I played was with the nigga CJ jumping on the back of the dirt bike doing drive-bys. That's a throwback GTA. That's probably PS4 level GTA. I done fell off that G. I'm not Grand Theft Auto. I'm from the Need for Speed era, bro. You feel me? A San Andreas. That's San Andreas GTA. That's the last time I played GTA. Nigga, once again, I'm from Need for Speed High Stakes. Just before GTA started popping, the last Need for Speed I remember was High Stakes. That was like 4. And Need for Speed was the first game, because before Need for Speed, it was Cruising USA. Nigga, we was on Cruising USA. Ride not, but the only problem is you pass the police and they don't chase you. Need for Speed is the first concept game that said, we gonna let the cops chase you. Which made the shit thrilling. Level start. And mind you, like Need for Speed 2, shout out Need for Speed 2. And I used to love the McLaren. That was my favorite shit. The McLaren, and mind you, Mercedes Benz. See, I was so fucked up. I give you an example of cars for those who know cars. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I had a 1986 LTD Crown Victoria LTD. I said LTD already. I had a 1986 LTD Crown Victoria. LTD is a car in itself. But one year, LTD say, well, let's merge with Crown Victoria. And they made this classic car. It was like a 304 engine, 305 engine. You feel me? Small block. That motherfucker was the first car I ever had without a carburetor, fuel injected. That's what they try to do. A lot of cars now fuel injected, but the old school fuel injectors really go hard. Smoothest car ever, and I had a shitload of cars in my life. I'm gonna give another example of a conversion or some shits like merging or just an example how cars work. Everybody know a neon. Now they don't make neons no more. I'm sure they don't make Dodge neons, which they should probably bring back. Dodge neon was always a good car, a cool car. But Dodge not the first to make neon. They used to have another fucking neon. It was called the neon. It looked like the neon. But I want to say Chevy got into the neon game before. Just like it's this shit like the old Ford Bronco. Then you got something called the Rammer, which is like a Chevy Rammer. And the bitch got the big 454 block, beat block in that bitch. You know when niggas got 454s, they be talking about I can name some in the goddamn car, but I'm a real enthusiast with this shit. Anybody know about a Buick Skylark? Bitch, that's one of my all-time favorite. Buick Skylark come with the 454 and the 455 on you bitches. My favorite, got me to talking about cars because this bitch done brought out GTA. Don't even get, man, I can talk this car shit all day. We not even finna turn this into no car shit. I don't even like looking at cars because I ain't where I want to be in life. I can't afford cars. What I mean by I can't afford cars is, bitch, I'm trying to live and trying to set myself up to live the rest of my life without trying to compete. I did all the dumb shit as a jit. I done did it all, had it all. I ain't got to compete with no little nigga or go pulling out no old photographs or way back when. Bitch, it is what it is for you little niggas. That's why I'm glad I never got into this Mopar shit. I got a Mopar, but I'm glad I never got into, like, you niggas is overpaying for pieces of shit. Nigga, I wouldn't pay $100,000 for the fucking rawest Hellcat. Nigga, you crazy as fuck. Nigga, if you can't build it from scratch for 70, 60, nigga, then what you working with? You ain't working with shit. Bitch, you go get a raw ass engine, talking about like with 0 mile for 30 bands. So you start with just the 30. But you niggas used to these inflated, crazy ass, goofy ass prices. And then the crazy part, you niggas be working at Walmart and shit. Bitch, how long you got on your car payments again? 20 more years? Oh yeah, you'll be straight. You will own the house in 50, 60 after you finish paying 20 years of a car payment. Anyway, so no, I didn't get into GTA. I'm sorry to drag that shit out. I got 72 Camaro with Dayton's. Nigga, my whole little era of the Camaros is them 80s Camaro between 84, 88. I love Novas. Nova SS350. Nigga, that SS350 with the little coupe, little body in the back. That old Ford Thunderbird, that 88 Thunderbird, just like that motherfucking SS Monte Carlo by 87. Box Monte Carlo. Nigga, say what? Boy, stop, nigga. That motherfucking Chevy Chevelle, that 72 Chevy Chevelle, shit. Bitch, we could talk cars all day, and I don't gotta look up, I ain't gotta Google none of this shit. I just don't want to talk cars. I'm the type of nigga, bro, when I go through my shorts, and I see these niggas, some of these niggas be doing they shit. Like, I seen one nigga, these niggas in South Florida, because ain't them niggas gonna do it like South Florida niggas. These niggas in some shit where it is literally the car is the color of, what's that shampoo? They call it, it's like a purple, but it's not a purple. It's a purple so fucking light. It's called, damn, bitches takes, when they name a soap, it's not ivory, it's whatever the fuck the name of it. These niggas in a light, soft purple, so silky. I ain't talking about that route. Easy, like route killed the game. Route, when niggas start getting cars route, you could just, it's the sky's the limit. And I almost thought of the name of the damn shit, man. Y'all, somebody in the comments, what's the name of the soap when somebody got like the women? Lavender. Oh my fucking God. These niggas had a purple lavender paint. Shit. I watched that video over and over. Tears came to my eyes of joy of what these little niggas done kept the game going, dog. Like, I'm into that whole car culture shit. It's just, that's a rich man sport. A sport I don't want to play and refuse to play at this current moment in time. I will get into it. Give me 10 years. I got to handle my life affairs and get my life together, like the shit that I want to achieve. I'm nowhere near, and plus I've learned since a jit, I'd rather let you buy it and let it depreciate and then catch it on the short sale or catch it on the resale or catch it at the auction. You can go ahead and buy it, fam. I know you ain't gonna even dog it out like that. You gonna just put 40, 50 more bands that you could have paid it off into it. And then you gonna lose it, and then the bank gonna get it, and the bank just gonna try to get their money back. That's when the fuck I want it. I don't want it before then. So that's, let you little niggas have at it. But yeah, lavender, these niggas I just see niggas just enjoying themselves, dog. Niggas with the stupid skinny niggas. Like, I'm the type of era nigga where I always was into 21s in the back, doves in the front. You feel me? Like, I always like that shit, you know what I'm saying, with the slits in the back You feel me? And your shit like almost look staggered in the back. But it ain't staggered, it's just your shit. I forgot them fat little shit. Cause they be doing certain Mustang like that 5.0 Mustang, you know, the like the 93 5.0 Mustangs, the lightest body ever. You know, it's a reason why the Florida State Highway Patrol, I was about to say Florida State Troopers, they got Georgia State Troopers. Florida Highway Patrol, greatest car of all time, 1996 Impala. You can't flip the 96 Impala for shit. You can't flip it if you tried. The fucking goddamn body on that bitch, the axle on that bitch, bro, you can't break that bitch. I don't give a fuck how much torque you give it. Niggas used to take. I know a nigga with a 96 Impala. Nigga, he only put Corvette engines in his Impala, and that bitch big enough to fit a Corvette engine in it. Anyway, dog, well, y'all nigga got me talking. I don't want to talk cars, dog. Like, anyway, let's get into this news shit, man. My bad, y'all. Damn, man, I don't want to talk car for a long time. I'm gonna start ignoring any car questions. Respect though for buddy who said lavender and buddy who asked me the question. Anyway, election count debate. So they got this shit in Georgia where they debating on should they do recounts manually or should they put it in the computer. And that's a tricky situation, but it's a question you can answer and kind of go both ways. One is when you go to the bank, before the bank give you your money, they put that bitch in the money machine. They can count it themselves. They used to. But they throw that bitch in the money machine. What take you forever to count? But if you smart, you don't trust no money machine. You gonna still count that bitch. And I'm not finna get out of line either for none of you bitches to satisfy y'all. Dollar for dollar, bitch. Gotta make sure. And that bitch been right every damn time. What you can't trust is the bank ATM after hours. That bank ATM will short the shit out you whether you depositing cash or whether you getting cash. Bitch, you better look at what it's giving you. That shit will short you so fast you been a rolled up. No, 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 no. I say that to say computer error is just as prone as human error. And when all else fails, what us humans know how to do is dollar for dollar. Scarface sat in that goddamn room. What Scarface counted? Since I got people in the comments who know shit. Anybody know what Scarface counted before the feds came in that bitch? Remember when he had to recount that bitch? Scarface was in that bitch counting like 1,000,000. He like, man, I'm not leaving till I count this bitch by hand. So I'm cool with the ballots being counted by hand because at the end of the day, cause if you got some bitches that can't count, well, we only need mathematicians in this bitch that can count. We need people without ADHD that don't lose attention deficit. You lost count at 300. You keep losing count at 3,000. The ATM machines. I'm trying to tell you, bro. ATM machines that drive through, fam. I don't record. One thing about me these days, once I get the shit cleared up, I erase the video. But I always record my ATM interaction. Cause the ATM is so scammed out. And they always getting worked on, bro. That's why I don't even fuck with Truist. Anybody ever dealt with Truist Bank? Bitch, Truist Bank, they always got them people coming out there to fix their ATM. Or play with their or jank it. Maybe, who knows how many millions and billions they make off of faulty errors of somebody just not paying attention to what the machine gave them. Or they thinking they just dropped 500 in the bank and the bitch just only counted 440. You feel me? Like, nigga, please, bro. I can't play with no bank like that, bro. So count it by hand. And if you're going to count your money by hand, count my vote by hand with the same sincerity. Why is the no she said to doing so was, I don't know. Anyway, so that's my take on that. Now, I want to make a quick inside joke. They got a new weather channel man at the news station. Now, they be doing their thing in regards of allowing young talent to come through. Shout out to just Georgia, period. Georgia reminds me of the state. Georgia is what you would think other states would either try to be like, or people who looking at what they want their state to model themselves is. They should look at Georgia, and I'm going to tell you why. Georgia is the land of opportunity. Georgia is a microcosm of what America's supposed to be. Like, seriously, like, try to be a teacher or substitute teacher or any teacher in America and look at how many hula hoops you got to jump through. Bitch want the general college degree. Man, what the fuck? I don't need a general college degree. I'm smarter than the bitch that got the general college degree. They just didn't got there and get kicked out of school before me. what my GPA was before got now, and I didn't get kicked out of school. I just went through some political shit with the assistant dean. And it ain't like how I was a hood nigga wasn't gonna change my vernacular. Like one time I had a professor told me in statistical reasoning. You know how teachers say, you wanna come teach the class? By this time I'm a grown ass man and she asked me, do I wanna come teach statistical reasoning? And in the time we talk about quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4 and outliners and shit like that. And she was Russian, very smart lady. Don't take nothing from her. She was an adjunct professor. But my whole point is, I can articulate your point. I know what you're trying to say. And I know the way I speak in my dialogue might not come across as, oh, Pulitzer Prize winner. But bitch, I can correlate this point better than you can. And when I went up there and everybody started getting the answer before because I broke it down alphabetically for them, she sat there amazed, like, I'm like, yeah, thank me later. Like Drake, thank me later. So my whole point that I'm making is, man, yeah, I can teach the class if you let me, if you allow me. I can't teach the class more than you because you're smarter than me. But certain things I can relate this point better than you can. I can disseminate this point. So, having said that, you know what I'm saying? You know what never cease to amaze me? I don't know how much we're gonna get into this AI technology shit, but when will we allow real people, even real haters? Like, if you gonna support me from a bot account, I ain't gonna turn down no support, but I don't welcome it. But if you're gonna hate on me, I surely welcome real people. A robot hating on me is just like disrespectful. Because there's no sense that goes into it. It's no dialogue. It's like R2D2 trying to get into a roast session with me. Fam, I'm gonna just spin you in circles until you short circuit or some shit. Like, stop playing with me. You're a robot. So that's all I'm asking, you know what I'm saying? Just get your shit together before you come from your fake account, which all these accounts is, and come prepared to actually do work. Because you're talking to a quick-witted man, intellectual man, will roast the pants off you. If I could ever see any videos of what you look like you get to see me in real time, I will hurt your feelings. They will really, if you want to get me banned from YouTube, come under your real profile. I guarantee I'll probably make you kill yourself. Then they're going to be trying to get me up off their bed. He made that man commit suicide. I'm going to hurt your feelings so bad. I can't roast a letter with a circle background. I can't roast a fake profile of fucking Gilbert Gottfried and shit. Come from your real profile with your real, I don't care, your driving license photo, your mammy photo, whoever photo that is real. Anyway, is it true Southern women are better than New England women? Well, when you say New England, are we talking about Massachusetts? And if we are, I'm going to just go ahead and answer your question, yes. If we talking about anything northeasterly, whether it be Maine, Delaware, fucking all that shit. Because even with Delaware, let me give a shout out to Delmarva Peninsula real quick. Let's just get all the way off track. Let's talk about the Delmarva Peninsula. Where Nantucket is up higher in Connecticut and shit. But my point that I'm talking about is where Chesapeake Bay, this is some of the most beautiful shit, and I done been through it all. I'll post the videos later at another time. What's cool about up there is the coastline property is just so frugal. It's like people put so much money into shorelines and coastline and intercoastals in South Florida. From Palm Beach down all the way to the West Coast. I done been everywhere. I done been to Marco Island. Y'all ain't, like, that's what I be trying to tell you, person. You're dealing with somebody that's cultivated. If you ain't seen these exclusive places, only place you probably might have seen a glimpse of it is Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous. Just relax yourself. Somebody said Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Fool, Rhode Island is a state. What are you talking about, little buddy? Rhode Island is its own state. It's the smallest state we got, Jit. Matter of fact, the capital of Rhode Island, I know I'm getting old as fuck. But that used to be one of my favorite answers to ask. But I'll give you a quick thing about Rhode Island real quick. Benzino, rapper Benzino. Nobody really know Benzino. But Benzino used to have this group called Made Men. That shit was very impressionable on me when I was a jit. Because that's the first, one of the most memorable music videos when I was a kid. And they was riding through Rhode Island. These niggas is like S550s, but them old school S550s or S class, whatever. And I'm like, yo, these niggas, and the shit was called Made Men. You know, when you're a kid, you're impressionable. I don't know this nigga owned the Source magazine. I don't know shit about the Source. I just thought Benzino was gonna be a cool ass. The name was dope as fuck. I didn't know he was gonna be who he ended up being and whatnot in life, or people look at him on a clown show or whatever the case may be. But he was a dope ass nigga to me coming up. And they did the video in Rhode Island. And I remember saying to myself, I felt like God in the movie In Too Deep. He was like, nigga, you from Akron? The nigga just, like, before, listen, LeBron, I be telling niggas all the time, LeBron is the second most famous nigga from Akron. The first famous nigga I ever heard of from Akron was in the movie In Too Deep, Omar Epps' character. That nigga was like, he couldn't claim Cincinnati. So he was like, yeah, I'm from Akron. That nigga, what that nigga name was? Somebody in the comments, let's see who we got in the comments. Because y'all should know this shit. What's bruh name who was from Akron and In Too Deep? Not the In Too Deep with, what's buddy with all the craters in his face? Lawrence Fishburne. Not that In Too Deep. That was a dope ass In Too Deep. But I'm talking about In Too Deep with Omar Epps and LL Cool J as God. You feel me? I wanted to copy one of the little buddies saying, I always be repeat. I got this shit like echo you or something where I just echo memorable lines. And buddy was like, man, shit, you paying like this, boy. Paying like this, boy. You can fuck around and be the HNIC right here if you stand for it. And that's when he first realized this nigga homeboys will betray him because he was underpaying his men. But his name, Jake Reed, nigga, Jake Reed. I don't need you niggas to tell me. I know y'all don't know about this shit. Jake Reed is the first and most famous nigga from Akron, Ohio. I say all that to say, when Benzino did his shit, I felt like God when he met Jake Reed. I was like, this how niggas living in fucking Rhode Island? When I went to Maryland recently, when I was on Delmarva Peninsula and I'm in Maryland, Wicomo, Wemiko County, whatever. Salisbury, that's called like that, Salisbury, Maryland. I'm enjoying, bro, that was a beautiful experience. But what was most shocking, out of all the places I ever been, and I've been a shitload of places, the people there seem rough and tough. Though I'm not bullshitting you, bro. Like, these niggas seem like they war ready, like they done been through some shit already. Nobody moves off the sidewalk. Like, I'm used to, even with my hometown and places, people get off the sidewalk because they panicky or nervous. You might look a certain way or walk a certain way. These niggas will not get off the sidewalk. You gonna move your shoulder inward and they gonna move their shoulder inward. We gonna avoid each other. But it ain't no, I'm gonna get off the sidewalk for you, fam. And I just swear, I'm just from South Florida, nigga. Y'all niggas all OB to me, no matter where I go. But these boys is real solid. Even the women. Now, there's some suckers there. I called them shits out too. But at the same time, very legit people. Very beautiful coastline. Shout out to the Delmarva Peninsula. We just leave it at that. Shout out to Chesapeake Bay and all that shit. And Washington State, Virginia, VA, all that shit on the outside of VA. Anyway, let's get back to the next subject. I done went all off board. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm finna tell y'all, though. So I'm a traditionalist, dog. When I say a traditionalist, I don't like change that much. I'm like one of those old white guys that refuse to believe that white women are marrying these rich ass niggas. I'm stuck in my ways, dog. I'm so traditional. And when I say traditional, I get set in a routine that I don't like to see change. So, perfect example. What helped me move to Georgia was watching the news station. Now, this news station done shitted on me. They done did some OB sucker shit and politics like a motherfucker. But I'm a fan. When I'm a fan, you can't do nothing to detract me. Like, you might rub me the wrong way as a person. This goes for anybody, rapper, anybody that I ever admired. If you say something slick about me, even Juvenile used to follow me on what platform that was. It was either Instagram or Twitter. And then Juvenile stopped following me. That shit was hard not to take personal. I ain't gonna lie, because Juvenile wrote like 400 Degrees is like the Bible. And when that nigga stopped following me, fuck nigga, you ain't accidentally following me, nigga. You know you a follower. You following that raw ass nigga. But You think I'm finna delete all this fucking 400 degrees and G code information because you stopped following me? I just gotta swallow that red pill. Juvie, stop following. Maybe I said some shit that didn't align with how he feel, or maybe somebody else told him it's not a good look that somebody. Cause that's the thing I'm learning about this game. People so petty. Hey, Juvie, man, they gonna go. People look at who other people following. See, we real niggas, we don't do that. Like, I don't give a fuck who you subscribe to. I would never know. Because I'm never going to go looking through your subscriptions. But this game is ran by a bunch of suckers MCs. So it's like, hey, Juvie, man, they see you following that little nigga, he done stepped on the wrong nigga toes or said something about the wrong nigga, they going to catch beef with you and you going to inherit that little nigga beef. So I get it now that I'm older. You understand? But back then, I just was like feeling some kind of way. With all that said, I'm very traditional. I don't like to switch up. So I see they got a new weather guy. Bless the kid heart. I gotta get that out the way. Bless the kid heart. I'm just a traditional. And I say to myself, I say, Jit look like he belonged to a personal fight club. Like, he remind me of Brad Pitt in Fight Club when he was going to work and shit, Ed Norton and shit. Like, who is you fighting? Like, Jit has all scruffy and rough and shit. I was like, man, y'all bring little buddy by my way, man. I ain't gonna hit him with the clippers. I got, like, scissors. I know how to cut white people hair, too. Use scissors. You use a comb and then you use scissors. I would give buddy to the old pro cut, super cut. Cause he need that. Bro look like a evil young Robert Redford. Jit look like a little. His aura scares me. Cause he got this country accent. Picture Robert Redford on a bad hair day. Give you that whole Robert Redford vibe. Red hair, face, cowboy. Jit look like he could draw 3 guns on you at one time. Bless his heart. Hope he does great. But bring back motherfucking Ben. Bring back. Don't get rid of Ben, bitch. Keep me like grounded, dog. Let me get off that subject. Because I do wish the kid luck, but I'm a traditionalist. I don't like to see that much change like that. Anyway, let's see. If I was Travis Kelce, I would have, which he currently doing, he's having the longest bachelor party ever. You got to understand. Put yourself in Travis' shoes. Travis was a real nigga. Like, if I'm Travis Kelce daddy, I get a DNA test every Father's Day just for the hell of it. How is this my kid? This nigga is a nigga. He's a nigga. His hair almost look like, remember, shout out RIP white folks out of Memphis. Travis Kelce is a taller white folks. And this nigga, his name Trav. Bro, in my whole life, bro, I can't name one white person named Travis to save my life other than Travis Kelce. Bitch, you can put 6 guns to my head, I'll just die right now. I ain't never met a white Travis in real life. And if you took away the Travis Kelce on TV, I ain't never met a white person named Travis, period. I can name 20 niggas without thinking about it named Travis. I just can't name no white guys named Travis. There's going to be some new white guys not named Travis. But I can't think of no white guys named Travis. It's just like the white name, like, let's get in some names real quick before we talk about this Travis shit. Brian. Can we just say, yeah, there's Brian Urlacher. That name just came to mind just now. Brian Urlacher. I'm stuck after that. I know plenty hood niggas named Brian. Michael, yeah, you can say Mike is this and that. But if we talked about the most 2 famous Mikes of all time, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, black. We call him Mike for short. I got a universal name. My name is Chris. Everybody's name is fucking Chris. This is the most popular, probably most popular name of all fucking time. Chris. My name is Chris. Fucking popular. Christopher Wallace. Christopher Rios. Christopher fucking this. Christopher that. Christopher Reed. Bitch, you could give a 30, 50 celebrities without thinking about popular Chris's. You feel me? Even niggas that I don't even know who name might be Chris is Chris. But that's like saying Jalen, because Jalen, I know, shout out to Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose is the first Jalen. I know he like to take credit. I just think that like I don't want to say all my personal names, but I got like a hood part of my name too. And it's just, I asked my mom, what made you name me that? Like, because she was so ahead of her time. but she named me that. But Jalen, it's 1,000. I'm so tired of hearing Jalen in the NBA, nigga. Like, I think the NBA need a new rule. 5 Jalen's at a time. If you ain't good than this nigga or get a bigger contract off him, we just not. It's too many fucking. It make niggas look simplistic. Like, y'all niggas can't think of nothing else. With that said, Travis Kelsey identified as a black man, dated a black woman, which is very rare. You never see a. No, pardon me. You always see a rich white man with a bad black bitch. You never see a rich white woman with a poor ass nigga. You never see that. And you never see a rich ass nigga with a bad white woman. Like, you never see that shit. Like, I know now all the youngins gonna try to point out, what about Kanye? That's not Kim Kardashian body. That's not. And even if you was to take her on body value now, this a bitch that was getting muddied through and through. Dog, he took another nigga leftovers. The whole gang of sisters of that bunch is leftovers. And I'm going to talk about Lamar Odom later. But that whole Kardashian bunch is left. You ain't going to see no nigga with Pamela Anderson. What about a Pamela Anderson? Only nigga that ever had a raw bitch that had decent money where you could say, okay, she's kind of, was fucking Dennis Rodman when he had Carmen Electra. That's the only fucking time in nigga history that it was a nigga who you could say, okay, she's not using him for money because she got her own money. Every niggas was never. You take a regular nigga go get the fattest goddamn boo boo boo. What her name? What her name was? My 500 pound life. Boo boo, honey boo boo ass mama, honey boo boo looking body ass mama. You feel me? These niggas go get no kind of women and shit. But this is my point though. Travis Kelsey, take your time. You about to marry the most influential, richest white woman. Got it out the. Ain't she didn't get out the mud, but apart from Bill Gates' wife or Jeff Bezos' wife, her billion is a legit billion. You think about the last Kardashian, her billion come off the back of her sister, come off the neck and the throat of her sister, the vagina of her sister. Fucking what's the name money is legit. Taylor money is legit. Say what you want is legit. You think about all the raw bitches. Like, I like that Jewel. You don't know about all y'all old white folks who might be in the chat, might not. I like that Jewel. Jewel is my white girl. Oh, Jewel is my fucking white girl. Shania Twain. Oh, bitch, don't get me. Celine Dion. Oh, bitch, Cher. Bitch, my original white girl. Oh, don't make the white boy come up out of me. Bitch, why the fuck they ain't never get Taylor Swift acclaim? So either Taylor Swift got some fire pussy head in the background, or she just that bitch. Let's just take it as she came. Give me some. Oh, come on, bro. We talking about. I won't dare compare. Listen, my daughter, and I don't want to blow my daughter up because I don't trust it yet. But one of these days, I'm gonna let my daughter play the piano. My daughter know how to play like she just turned 5. Like, I don't want to put all my business out there, but my baby is an autism child, but super smart. I don't say that as to try to like cause any doubt. I say that to actually give understanding of how gifted she is. My daughter remind me of the little boy on Mercury Rising when he cracked the FBI code. His name was Simon, and he just fucking Did you like what the fuck? Sometimes like that's how I gotta watch why I talk to her, because it's like she's so smart, like, but she does the craziest fucking things like Simon would on this movie. It's like repetitive ass shit. But she can play fucking so many jingles. She never learned to know from nobody. I'm like, how the hell she do that? I can't even play a damn piano without touching the fucking 2 keys at once with these fat fingers. And she got my fingers. And I say, look at this jit, bro. This jit gonna be amazing. And when I see that, I think about Alicia Keys. And I was like, dawg, what I wouldn't do, I damn near trade my left. I would. Fuck down there. I would take one of these nuts off because I'm pretty much done with having kids. I would trade literally one left or right nut for my daughter to have a sit down with Alicia Keys just one fucking time. Because I know it's going to be so much to come out of that. Not only will my daughter be impressed, But Alicia Keys, really, that's what I'm banking on. She would leave that shit so impressed. Like they got this shit called Melody. It's called Double Melody. It's something I can't think of, but it's when you play the same keys on both hands, but from each side, from over here on the left to the right, and you transition back playing the same keys. This is black guy that do it, and I was like, damn, I used to hear that little same little that beat in these scary movies. They always play that piano, that same shit, and I was like, damn. I'm looking at the comments of people saying it says, what is this all about? Can someone summarize in 200, 300 words? I don't know how to use AI. How's doing very well. I'm doing awesome, bro. Amazing. This is about everything under the sun. Look at this as just like you would as a news station. What that's like turning in. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. When somebody want to know what my chats are about, you don't turn to the news and say what is it about. It's just news. Whatever the hell come on, it's a story about current affairs. So that's what this is about. It's about current affairs and me relating it personally to my personal stories. That's the best description I'ma always give every time. This is current affairs mixed in with my personal life. So anyway, maybe a robot can solve the world problems, brother. I'm gonna entertain this real quick rather than me talk about it. I kind of spoke enough about my daughter. A human being programs the robot. So maybe it's up for human beings instead of being lazy to be able to take compromise. And maybe it's up for human beings to learn how to debate and what an actual debate is about. A debating is just about claiming a winner. A debate is about getting to the bottom of a disagreement. If you say tomato and I say tomato, it's only one of us can be right, and you debate your points and I debate my point, and then we go with the majority opinion who heard both of us give our compelling argument, and whoever the majority crowd says, that's what the answer is. Does that make you right? No, but the majority rules. It's called cultural relativism. So let's get back to things that you learn in college. They teach that in college: ethics, cultural relativism. People will to want to relate and just like my daughter, perfect example how cultural relativism works. She went down these big ass slides today. Now she been went down these slides, but the first time I couldn't get her to go down the slides for nothing. I'm like, boo boo, I'm gonna be right here at the bottom. I'm right here. She will not go. She see the other little kids go, and she want to hang out with other little kids, and she don't want to feel left out. She went down the slides. That's called cultural relativism. They made it relatable because they're their age and might have the same fear. But by seeing them do it, that's why I don't take offense. And it's easily can be taken offense. Let's just say I make it. Like, let's say this chat and this stream start blowing up, start getting rhythm and this and that. And the person say, man, I seen you do it, so I knew I could do it. Now, that's a compliment, but is it a backhanded one or is it something you could take offense to? Well, depending on how you're looking at it. Why you want to get it motivated to do it when I did it? Why you been seeing, people been doing this shit? But a person might say, well, nigga, see, they ain't gonna never tell you that, but back of the head, nigga, I felt like I was smarter than you. I felt like I could talk better than you. I felt I looked better than you. I felt like I had a better setup, a strategic plan, more people to support what I do, this, that, and the third. So, because of that, I seen you doing it and I seen you having success in that realm. I felt like it was plausible and I could do it. That's how cultural relativism works. You made it relevant to a person that might have overlooked it, but when they seen somebody they can identify somewhat with, it made it seem like, oh, I too can do this. Anyway, let me finish my Travis Kelce point. Let me read some of these comments, then finish my Travis Kelce. I like your mustache. Mine's is slightly longer though. I just shaped it up the day before I went out. I would not go out without getting the right hat to get this right, and all that shit. So I appreciate that. What's good, blood? Man, bless my brother. I can't complain, bro. Every day I get this. Not only every day I get to see, but every day I get to cultivate and help the seed that I made grow into a better human being, bro. That's life's biggest blessing, bro. Nothing else even matter, fam. Yo, dude, you're straight. I don't know what that mean, but when you do hit me up from a real profile. You're my favorite rapper, and I appreciate that. And make sure if I'm your favorite rapper, bro, when I go back through my videos, Cause that's what it's under my playlist, Rock Game Castro. I need to set extra light under all. Cause all your real favorite rapper, just go to my playlist. I got like a shitload of playlists. I got Caked Up. I got Act Like I Got On Some Skates. I got Vibe. I got this and that. But under my playlist, I got one dedicated just to my music. Says Rock Game Castro. Fuck with it, my brother. Why is you not playing in Houston? I don't know, like playing in Houston in what way? When is you playing your next show? Somebody else said Tupac. Brother, y'all listen. If I get a demand for me to appear somewhere, I don't care if it's 50 people, but it gotta be 50. I'm not doing nothing under 50. If it's 50 people, bitch, I'm finna come rock out. We gonna have a time. When I say a time, it'll be such an honor that the money that I fucking get from that venue, I put it right back into that venue. Fuck around. I'm talking about. I just say they was somebody was to come say, bitch, we got $1,000 for you to come. We gonna fly you out. This that. This that. It's a 50-person venue. I'm gonna take that same $1,000 and put that bitch back into the bar. Fuck it, bitch. It's love. Just make sure you get my return flight. Bitch, like, I need... That's one thing about... Let's talk about it real quick. Had I ever had the chance to have Blow in the music game, nobody would have... Like, that's why it's so... I'm about to say... See, I think that's what make me legit, when you can just be real in your honest moments and say shit that doesn't seem appealing to you. This why it's hard not to be a fuck nigga. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Somebody mentioned earlier, just not too long ago, somebody said DMX. Shout out DMX. DMX got, let me give him his flowers real quick. I done been in places, the grimiest places, and somebody be like, man, they got a DMX story. I'm talking about a legit DMX story. Whether it be him coming to the dope hole, on dope, whatever. It's a legit DMX, no security, in a place where you would have never expected him to be at. He's about as real as it ever was. With that said, I can't help but be a hater when bitches be like, oh, bro, DMX say these prayers and niggas be crying. You know how many niggas that can move a crowd, move a room? I myself included. Like, I listened to this comedian named Ali Sadiq, and he talk about he learned he wanted to be a comedian. And it sounded so much like my story, where I was in a fucked up situation fighting a case on some shit I did not do, and I was locked up. And they put me in 23-hour lockdown. And I take the day room flow for my hour out. I jump in the shower quick as I can and get my shower out the way. And then as soon as I finish with my shower, I go to the day room flow and I hold court and I just drop jewels and jewels and jewels and jewels and jewels. These niggas on the dough. Mind you, like, I don't subscribe to the game banking coaching, but in that situation, ain't nothing but game bangers all around me. So all of the niggas, the Bloods, the Damus, six deuce Brims, fucking all these different sects of this different niggas. And I done went through is nothing more lonelier. And I'm not telling no Ali Sadiq type comedy because I ain't gonna try to put my life out there like that. He got money where he can talk about shit like that. I don't, where I could want to be talking about shit like that. But I'll give a quick glimpse. You don't want to go at it with a gang banger when you don't belong in a gang. First of all, niggas know you crazy. Because they like, God damn, he just gon', yeah, nigga, fuck all you niggas. I ain't claiming shit. I ain't getting down with shit. You nigga gonna have to put a fucking goddamn shank in me, bitch. That's that part, nigga. I'm not getting down with none of you fuck niggas. That gang banging shit goofy to me. And I'ma stand on that for my whole life. So motherfucking, but it's another thing when you pro-black and you got guards letting niggas in your cell to try to rape you. That's why I say, bro, my life is so golden. Like, I'm so golden, bro. Like, I think about the little Ali Sadiq story I heard the other day. He was talking about niggas had pillowcases. These niggas ain't have pillowcase. They used to wrap themselves in towels and shit. And you got to fight your way to get on camera. First of all, because they got like a camera on the top tier. So you got to get to the tier, but you got to fight your way out this motherfucking cell. If that cell locked, nigga, you done. You dead. Nigga, that cell closed, you're dead. You got the guard there hitting the fucking clicker, clicking the button, letting these niggas in. Let's not talk about this shit. See, that's the difference. Where I think the difference between me and Ali is he done got to a place in his life where he could talk about this shit aloud. I think that comes with being rich. I'm not rich. I don't want to talk. I'm happy, and I'm happy with God bless me and the ability to work hard and earn shit and save and be frugal. But I'm not in a place where I'm comfortable talking about certain things because the get back never expires. Just like they got no statutory when it comes to fucking murder, I got no statutory when it comes to get back, bitch. Like I don't give a fuck if you about to die tomorrow. If I could get you today, then fuck it, so be it. I gotta get you. Like I'm never gonna be cool. Your job is a guard. You a police. Your job is to protect niggas, and you sending niggas in my shit. And the thing, I was innocent. But I wasn't innocent when I came out. That's the crazy part. I was innocent fighting the bitch. But like a nigga told me, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. We all innocent in this bitch. That's what a nigga told me. And everybody started laughing at me. As soon as that nigga said, we all innocent. Fuck, nigga, I ain't you, pussy ass nigga. I'm real deal innocent. So motherfucking, but I ain't innocent after all them fucking DRs and all them fights and all them 23-hour lockdowns. That's why, like, when I be listening to you niggas and you niggas be hiding behind these fake profiles and goofy shits, I thank God, like, for all he did in my life, dog, because he did allow my freedom to reign and my liberty to take place. But what about what I had to go through on that route? You pussy ass niggas, man. You you crackers. When I say pussy ass, I'm really talking about you crackers. Because I don't even feel like I gotta, and it be hoes too. That's why I gotta get used to realize I had a bitch hating on me locally, right? I could go on my porch and pull up this whole medication. I'll tell you what I mean by that. I had a bitch throwing trash in front of my yard. I thought it was a hating ass nigga. Cause I'm like, bitch, I got a big pretty yard and shit. Motherfucker might just say, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Always manicure his yard, cut his yard every 4 days, 5 days. Who the fuck this nigga think he is? I'm just a nigga that like horticulture and keeping my yard clean. But I got motherfuckers just throwing. I haven't had this problem since, I tell you. So motherfuckers just throwing random shit in front of my yard, and it's just disrespectful. It's like I never like the people that throw trash in their own hood, but the work so hard and actually have some shit to yourself that belongs to you. Bitch throw trash is just mad disrespectful. So on Labor Day or Memorial Day, recent Memorial Day, I sleep late. So I wake up late Memorial Day. I come outside. Motherfucker just said, you know what? I'm tired of throwing trash in front of this nigga yard. Let me just throw a whole trash bag with all the fucking trash, dead rats, roaches, all type of fucking nasty shit in the trash. It got in my yard, got in my neighbor's yard, it got into the property across from me. Me being the man that I am, throw me some gloves on, grab me some plastic bags. I go to grabbing this shit. Some way, halfway through grabbing this shit up, I start playing detective. Let me see what some of these receipts say. I see a couple Olive Garden. You know, they ain't got no Olive Gardens in Florida no more. We in Georgia. Okay, Olive Garden. I see a name of, this could possibly be the host. But let me put this receipt to the side. Because maybe I could call Olive Garden and ask, can they run their camera back to see who sat down and ate that day? Because I'm invested in this shit. But lo and behold, as I keep fucking cleaning up this trash, and I got the shit still, I still got the trash to this day. I see a prescription. Bitch, a gold bulb go off in my head. Bitch, a prescription give you more information than anything. They give you more information than a bank statement. Bitch, you get address, phone number, first, last. I get a whole first, last. Whole birthday. And you know me, I'm from the ghetto. I'm petty. It's just like when the hoes used to look in niggas' medicine cabinets. Bitch, I go to Googling, what is this prescription for? I kid you fucking not. Y'all are fucking around and make me, but I ain't got to, because I'm just like the Bible say, let my yes be my yes and my no be my no. Prescription for incompromised immune system, particularly HIV AIDS patient. What? I'm fucking hot. I'm already hot that I'm being disrespected by some random motherfucker thinking it's a nigga. It's a whole hoe. I find this whole Facebook. I do my little Googles and this and that. Find her old address. Find her current address. This bitch is not too far down the street from me. In some apartments. Me. I just want my face to be seen. Nigga, my petty ass. I come playing that goddamn Boys in the Hood jazz little shit that bitches be playing to be funny. But I wasn't trying to be funny, but that it's about to go down. I'm playing that bitch. Cause who knows what is about to go down. I'm disrespect. Like one thing about I didn't make it this far to get disrespected. Ever since I did that, and then I wasn't finished. I rode back later that night. I'ma stalk you motherfuckers. I need you to know I know who you are. I don't fake beef with niggas and I don't secret beef. That's the worst thing to be, is being a beef you don't know that you in. Like, pronounce this shit. Countries declare war on each other. They don't just secret beef. This ain't a Cold War. I don't even know you. So, goddamn me. This little shit happened or whatever. Ever since then, bro, not one single piece of trash other than what the wind blew in, what the rain could possibly wash in, has appeared. And nowadays they done been letting their terror rain on other neighbors. And that's another thing I want to speak on too. Sometimes I feel like in these black prosperous neighborhoods, y'all start watching out for this shit. I'm gonna give y'all a theory that y'all could call me conspiracy theorist. But I feel like when a motherfucker got vested interest in your hood, they'll have these campaigns of doing a couple things. White people done got caught doing this shit plenty of times where I'm from in South Florida. They'll let they stray animals out in your neighborhood. They'll fucking come through your shit without stopping at any particular house and just litter all over that shit. Everything I could do to devalue the property. Niggas gonna already do their own work on devaluing the property. Shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. But so fucking what? At this point, niggas immune to gunshots. What's a couple gunshots? Just you niggas monitor how much you do it. But okay, it is what it is. But my whole point is, I be saying to myself, bitch, plan on doing a campaign on buying up the neighborhood. And it what's better than to devalue this bitch at its lowest. Because once white people come into the fray, and it is white people that live here, but they doing not as good as the black people. They live like in nice apartments, luxury apartments, and niggas live in houses. So it is white prominent people doing their thing. But my whole point is, I feel like a person be trying to intentionally devalue the neighborhood so they can buy a certain property. So this for all you owners, don't be so quick to sell or let a person devalue you or listen to a website tell you how much your property value is. My daddy taught me that a long time ago. Your property value is what you say it is. If you own that bitch, fuck what the tax assessment is. It's what you say it is. Believe that and don't never forget that. Anyway, let me read some of these little crazy ass comments. Oh, I gotta go back. These bitches been going hell with it. Bro, you ain't even got no whip to pull up. And you know how I know you won't pull up? Because you ain't even got a profile that you want to show your face. So what you going to put up in your imaginary whip? What you going to... You going to ride your little... You going to ride your little broomstick here? Fucking broomhelder, bitch. Oh, nigga, old Matilda ass, witch ass nigga. This nigga named Matilda. Bro, you going to ride your little broomstick here? Anyway. Oh, so my point is... I threatened on my Western name. I was like, not only will I spaz on this person that threw trash, that they play with me, I go online, on Facebook, photos of their medication, because at that point, I don't got to do you no dirt. It ain't even no HIPAA privacy violation, because you threw the shit in my fucking yard for me to see. So at this fucking point, I will go online with your fucking face attached to your HIV medication. A neighbor told me, man, that could have been an accident. Okay, they just said it was an accident. Your accident happened in front of the wrong place. I'm petty as fuck. I will expose you to the dirt. And guess what violation that put you in? Every nigga you done let crack without disclosing your situation. Ho, your ass will be dead before fucking Halloween, bitch. And I ain't gotta touch you. So I let that shit be known. Bitch, I ain't had not one single trash fly in front of my shit. And I say all that. Somebody will say, what's the point of you telling us this? The point of that story is to say, I never would have thought it was a hoe doing this. Because the little niggas be coming up the street. They be in their little cars. They be flushing. Trying to, like, get attention. You know how niggas be. And I'd be like, I just look young, bro. I'm not young. That shit like not cute to me. Yeah, do your thing, nigga. I know cars. We start off the beginning of this chat talk about cars. I'm very well versed with cars. But like a nigga flushing their engine and the little shit snapping out the exhaust, shit don't move me, dog. It's just like speakers. When I used to be in the speaker game, nigga, like a nigga told me who do competition with his speakers. I was telling him, I said, what, you got a monoblock back there? He said, man, niggas don't do monoblocks no more. I felt so, I knew my music days was up. I was like, wait a minute, niggas don't do monoblocks no more? How the fuck is that shit that loud? I was like, you know what? Let it be over my head. I don't even know if I would want to ride in a car with bass no more. So, or a couple extra 6x9s in the window. Like, we used to love 4 6x9s in the window with the motherfucker. You put that bitch on like 1,000 watts, or you could take a 1600 channel. I mean, you could take a 1600 watt 4 channel, put 2 of your channels on the mids, and that'll give you 800 on your mids. That'll be your 6x9s, but you got your little 4-pack 6x9, and then took the other 800 on the lows and do shit like we used to do all type of little shit. You feel me? We used to do with the music game. Niggas done with all that shit. So I say that to say, when niggas come through on that jit shit, I respect it. It just is not like, and it don't move me. So I felt like somebody was trying to get my attention. I'm like, look at these hating ass niggas. And lo and behold, my little niggas is just being solid. All they doing is showing like, hey, look at me. Nigga, I congratulate. I'm here to say it right now. Bitch, all you little niggas riding in these $100,000, $80,000 cars, Hellcat, Red Demons, nigga, Coyotes, nigga, hey, salute, jit. Do your thing, nigga, bless up. My only thing I'll tell you is, nigga, pay that bitch off. Own it. Don't rent it. Because that's what you're going to do if you get a bitch back. You overpaying for to rent it, really. So, buy that bitch. Don't do no conversions and hooking your shit up. Own that bitch before you drop your conversions. That's all I'm saying, you feel me? But I thought it was a nigga hating on me. Here come this ragged ass hoe. And I'm thinking I ain't never met this bitch. Definitely never slept with this hoe. Why in the fuck is she doing me like this? Which leads to the second half of this shit. I wasn't gonna jump into it, but I see like niggas be trolling. And I don't mind the trolling because I don't think I got like a legit profile in here. Everything is letters and shit. But I want to speak on some shit. In fact, I'd rather not. Gonna find the org with. Let me get back to what e-comments was saying. Somebody say Sherlock Holmes. I watched that movie. I remember Sherlock Holmes. I don't remember the full movie because it was boring as fuck. But I remember when he fought the Great Khali. The Great Khali was in Sherlock Holmes. And he had that fight scene was dope as fuck. You feel me? Bitch, yeah, that was a dope movie. Shout out to Watson. Bitch, I fucked with the little shit with Watson. With your boy, what's that nigga name? What's that black nigga name? Played it on the Inkwell. Best Man. Can't think of his name. But fam, I watched Watson and shit like that. Anyway, receipts. Fat. Oh, trust me, bro. I got the receipts, bro. I went online. I was like, man, listen. That's how I know this whole somehow word travels, because it's a small town. Somebody got my YouTube, and I remember getting this little red hoe I used to work with a fake booty. Shout out to her and her fake booty. I would have fucked on her fake ass. Fucking, that's the only bitch I really ever remember giving my YouTube to. But all she gotta do is give word to somebody, and somebody will give word to somebody. Word travels fast. So, fucking, when I got a motherfucking, person stalking me, capping, I'm like, there's got to be somebody from around the neighborhood, like, and I don't cause attention to myself. I don't even live no life where you would feel comfortable to disrespect me because I don't give you no reason. And then number two, if you do disrespect me, it's forever. So, anyway, man, bet I had receipts. As soon as I said that shit on my social media that, hey, bitch, I will embarrass you, put all your shit up, your prescriptions, you sick, probably got 8 months to live. Oh, you better fucking spend your 8 months away from me and fucking whoever else and taking whoever else down with you. Because, oh boy, I will fucking embarrass your life, bitch. Anyway, somebody else said, I proceeded to steal Poseidon's trident from the Navy SEALs and I'll never get it back. Know that access to heaven. If I grow up and get my own phrase, I can walk through walls. Can't wait till statistics play out and there to be one less. Hmm. You sure you want that to happen? You might lose a family member. But maybe you are for it to happen. Maybe you got inheritance waiting. If I grow up and get my own freight and said same shit, I'm gonna find an orb with God inside. That's awesome. Find God. It's no orb with God inside. God supposed to be right here. If you can't find God right in here, you ain't gonna never find him. I don't mean to bust your bubble, but that's just the truth. I'm gonna eat insects and amphibians to start slowing down my immune system. See, this is why I read the comments. For all the fuck niggas and jackasses, even with the fake profile, somebody gonna say something hysterical, and that you subscribe to my line of humor. Now you see where my humor be at. That was funny. Somebody say he gonna pull up in a 1984. You go. He gonna pull up in that same shit that Cole had. That nigga gonna pull up in a Geo Metro. That bitch gonna pull up in a Pinto. Bitch, that bitch gonna pull up in what's the name of the little Mercedes Benz that BMW Steve Urkel used to have? You know that shit used to open from the front and that bitch used to climb in. I think that was a BM or a Mini Cooper. Bitch gonna pull up in that same type shit, man. Get your whole car. You and your car gonna get dropped. You ain't never seen a nigga get dropped with their car, get body slammed with their car. There's somebody say, let on how is Ivy. I don't know what that means. People who bump with crazy species lack IQ. Takes awareness to be considerate of people around you. Alright, I'm gonna give you a small story to that. I thought about this not too long ago when I first moved to Georgia. I'm going to a job interview and I was having a bad run at things. So I'm going to a job interview. I'm fucking losing money by the day. Debt broke. But I own my crib and that was something to be proud of. But I was pissed because it's like, when does Georgia start paying me back and reciprocating and giving me money, opportunity for me to make money, right? So I'm on the way to a job interview. I want to pep myself up, get hyped, come energetic. So I'm going to the gas station to get me some gas and some coffee. But I got my music funky and I'm louder than the bed. Boom, don't know. It ain't even that last factory, but my shit just loud because of the radio. So an old white dude pull up to me. He say, pardon me, I think I've been saying nigger. Every time I say nigger and then I end up saying old white dude, I feel like a peon. So I have to by just default say, old ass cracker, come pull up to me. And motherfucking, he walks from his car on 2 pumps over or whatever. And he was like, can you cut that down? He might have said, cut that shit down. I think he said it rudely. Maybe he said it, now I don't know how he said it. But I remember saying nicely back to him, no, I can't cut it down. The part that made me cut the radio down is when he responded and said, why can't you? At this point, this is when reasoning and being a human takes over. This is a reasonable man. Not saying that I gotta cut it down. I don't owe him shit. And I told him, matter of fact, so perfect example. I'm gonna finish out the story before I give him the reasoning behind it. So he said, why? I said, because I bought my house cash. That's why, bitch. I own my house. I'm not no renter. That's why. And he just was still docile. I was like, okay. He said, okay, and I felt like he was, like, frightened. Then I cut my shit down for a couple reasons. For one, he never elevated his tone. This is how men, just not even just black and white, but especially black and white, but not just black and white. Only man I ever known in my entire life, as much as I talk shit about my daddy decimal never go up, never go down. He could be as mad at you as he want to be. It stays even kill. He could be about to kill you. He doesn't raise his voice. That's for the scary people, do all that loud talking, belligerent bullshit. When a person is just docile the entire time, That's should catch your attention. Then the second thing is, it's not that you should be scared of this person because they docile, but what they did was elicit. You know how Matter of fact, I won't even say illicit. I'm gonna use solicit. They solicited your good behavior. They campaigned for you to demonstrate that, hey, haven't I been fair with you? Even if we disagree, do you need to yell back if I've never raised my voice? I might have said something that offended you, and it was offensive. White man telling this young black man, nigga, I ain't from around here. These country ass niggas you be getting to cut the radio down for. But when I see he's been calm with me the whole fucking time, then when I consider his age, he's old as shit. I say, this white man seen so much shit in his life when niggas couldn't even fucking do none of the shit we get to do. He didn't come on no egregious, I hate that you niggas got freedom. He came because the music was bothering him. And I reasonably cut my radio down. I'm going to tell you two beautiful lessons out of this shit. He did not want to fucking leave. That's the first beautiful thing. He did not want to leave. We started a long ass conversation when he was like, when I told him I own my house, he said, where you moved from? We get into a long conversation. So I'm about to be late to the interview. I almost forgot I had a job interview. And I'm like, oh, well, so I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, this, that, this. And every old white person know about Fort Lauderdale, Florida, because Fort Lauderdale was like the original Miami for all the Spring Breakers, Revenge of the Nerds, those movies days, 1 through 6, Meatballs, 1 through 6, them fucking heydays of white guys. So we popping it, and we just talking all kind of shit, laughing. Toward the end, we shake hands. When he leave, this cracker had a big ass fucking 44 or 45 on his fucking hip. I think he had a 45. Bitch, dick. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't even noticed this shit on his hip the entire time. And this before I even knew how Georgia get down. Like all the open carry. I done been to Arizona. I done seen all the open carry shit way back when. But I didn't know Georgia get down like that. And I'm still not used to it certain places. Especially seeing my own people, something I gotta get used to. I'm just not seeing niggas carry guns in a restaurant with it on their hip and they not a cop. The shit is just different. And so, bitch, I go to feeling like a crack. I'm like, is this nigga about to rob the place, bitch? But point is, this man was so calm and respectful to me the whole time. Didn't reach for his gun not one time. Even when I said, no, I ain't turning it down. That's how the beauty of God works, and that's when God kids get to meet each other. Because that was two of God kids meeting and having an encounter, and everything went as God planned it. For us to have a beautiful conversation, leave with dialogue, and he never denied. I think the part what I respect about him, when I gave him reason to why I ain't cutting it down, he didn't ask me to cut it down no more. I chose to cut it down because at this point I want to engage in the conversation. So I just say that to say, for the person who said people who bought crazy speakers lack IQ, I have plenty wherewithal and cognizance, but at the same, and the intellectual fortitude. But sometimes I'm in my shit. It's no different from a headbanger or a heavy metal artist who want to hear this shit at a high decimal because they do this little crazy ass shit in these heavy metal. That's my thing to watch when I get depressed. I like to see the heavy metal crowds, and they do this little shit called, I don't know what they call them, little walls, death walls or whatever, but they just swing their arms and they all run into each other, and it's supposed to be like some soothing shit. Nobody says they low IQ individuals. So that's the same effect as a person listening to a high decimal volume. It's just to alleviate stress. And so that's my opinion on that. And let's see the last comment. There's no God. Man, fuck nigga. Anyway, that was the last comment. God bless you all. Y'all take care of love, man. I'm out that part.